rising, good morning, what it do? What's up, guys? I'm here to tell you what's true. I got a couple decks laid out for you. Hey, and you, and you, and you, and you. What's up, guys? For those of you guys who are wondering who this beautiful, enlightened, inspiring being is, it is your girl Phoenix Asset. I am a master divinator, a master tarot reader, if you will. I've been doing this since the very ripe young age of 16. Okay, I won't tell you guys how old I am now, but I'm here, I'm present, and I'm ready to give you all these divine fine messages. Okay, but before we get started, guys, I do want us all to bow our heads, open up our hands, okay, and let's say a little prayer. All right. So before we get started, I do want to call in my ancestors, my angels, my spirit guides, and I do invite you guys as well to use this time to do the same thing. Okay, calling your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, calling the Most High, whatever sources and angels that you work with. Okay, call them in. Ashe, we ask that you provide us protection as we exchange energies today. And we give thanks for your love, for your protection, for your stories, for your resilience. We give thanks for you watching over us. We give thanks through for the divine messages that you give to us, the divine signs and synchronicities that we can find all around us if we just look. Right? We give thanks for all of the doors that have opened for us, and we give thanks for all of the doors that have closed because it wasn't for us. We give thanks for divine favor, grace, joy, and happiness. And again, I ask that you protect us all as we exchange energies today during this collective message. May the collective know that all of these messages are given in love and light and for the ascension of every last human being on this planet and everything else. Ashe. I love you, I thank you, and continue to use me as a vessel to give such divine messages to the collective. Ashe. Amen. Alrighty, guys. Grand Rising, my loves. How are you guys today? Now, I do want to say once again that this is a collective message. Okay, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, I tell you guys all the time, don't try to make anything fit if it doesn't fit. Okay, I know I have been gone for some time, guys, but life is in a good way though. Hi, how are you, Travis? Like my daughter, she got her trach taken out. You guys know I've been like just super engulfed in school. The kids healing cohort with Kika's house. You guys know I'm on the board of directors. I'm the director of holistic health and wellness. And so I started that 4 weeks ago. So I've just been really, really, really in the world, right? I haven't really had time. Well, I'll say I haven't really made time to do the collective messages because I've had all of the time in the world. Grand Rising, I said, how are you? So let's go ahead and jump into the messages. Again, this is the collective message. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Like the video if it resonates in any way, shape, form, or fashion because it does definitely help out with the channel. And as you guys know, I've been going for some time. So let's like it just to let the people know we're here, okay? And so again, guys, as always, there is no gender in tarot. Okay, there's only masculine energy and feminine energy. What? I know I've been going for a couple days, a couple weeks, but y'all should know this. So what is it? That's right. That dwells in every last being, every last one of us, every last blade of grass, every shit, everything. Okay, even in electricity, you have the male and the female conduits, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'll show you guys the cards, of course, and then we'll get into the story. I got pennies in my shoe, y'all, and well, y'all know I'm a hoodoo woman, okay? So I always got pennies in my shoes. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, okay? But Spirit told me to tell y'all that for a reason. Okay, somebody has some blessings coming in. Okay, some financial blessings coming in. And I do want you guys to know that financial blessings can look like anything. Okay, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, how are you? Okay, and so financial blessings, right? It can look like exactly what it sounds like, right? Actual financial blessings, okay? It can definitely look like you getting some sort of deal, right? Saving money, right? It could look like an inheritance, right? It can look like, again, somebody giving you money, okay? It comes, financial blessings come in so many ways. So it could be somebody that dang gonna owed you some money 10 years ago, and that comes around and be like, hey, here you go, I got that for you, right? And it's totally unexpected because you done let it go a long time ago, having a rough week, but hey, I'm here. That part, we're here, we're alive, we're thriving. Today is a very, very new day. Everybody, I want you guys to send some energy to Devin. I'm looking at 111 on the clock right now. Okay, send some energy to Devin, some loving energy. Shay, let me there you go, Devin. Okay, so oh, thank you. Thank you. It's been a while since I've been here, guys. So let's go ahead and get into the message. Honorary card, 10 of Swords out here. Okay, so hard times is over. Grand Rising Love, how you doing? Devin, hard times is over. Okay, let today be your last day that we having a rough time. Okay, but no, seriously, like you guys could have definitely. I mean, life be lifing for everybody. Okay, but there was a point in time where you just felt like you could not. I don't want to say that. No, I don't want to say that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, where you felt like you had to keep getting back up, right? You got knocked down. You felt like you had to just keep pulling yourself back up. Oh, happy birthday. I love that. Okay, but you felt like you had to keep pulling yourself back up, right? But Spirit is letting you know, or Spirit is telling me, right, to tell you that those times are over. Right, there's a lot, like I know you've been backstabbed, I know you've been hurt, I know you've been betrayed, and I know you tried to keep carrying on, right, as if nothing happened. Right, you are very, very strong, a very strong warrior, I'm hearing. Right, but we also need to know when to lay down and rest. We need to know when to say, hey, this isn't my war, this isn't my battle, right, to fight. Okay, your birthday is this week. Ashe, I love it. Right? So sometimes, and we need to know when to rest, right? And when to restore our energy. But that battle is over. Those hard times are over. That energy of like maybe you felt like you didn't have luck, right? It is fucking over. Okay? Like that time where you felt like you just couldn't spend or you didn't have it, right? That energy is over. Right, you guys aren't in this lack energy anymore. And recently, within like maybe like the last month or so, okay, don't quote me again, this is a collective message. It could have been weeks, it could have been months for some of you guys, even, right, where you felt like even though you had it, right, you felt like at any given time, like I could lose it or I could not have, right? But the Four of Pentacles is definitely about somebody that has it, right? They should be grateful for what they have, but at the same time, and especially with this economy, child, like at the same time, you're feeling as if you don't, right? It's like right on the edge of I got it and I don't got it. I don't know, y'all, but it's giving the energy of like you're comfortable, all your bills and stuff are paid, but it's like at one wrong turn, you feel like things could just go wrong, right? Or you could lose all your savings or something like that. Okay, but you guys, and okay, I'm hearing you guys have transitioned. Thank you, Spirit, out of that energy where you don't have to hold on to things, right? You don't have to hope and wish, like you don't have to really count your pennies or your nickels or your dimes or whatever at the grocery store, right? You can spend it. I'm hearing spend that shit. Spend this, but you can spend it, right? But I guess because, and I mean, I think this is just overall energy for sure, because the economy is so crazy, we don't want to overindulge in spending and things like that. Okay, so you guys were definitely in that energy before, but now you guys are just in this Seven of Pentacles energy where it's like you got it and you got the overflow, but you waiting on more, right? It's more so giving this energy because I'm hearing gratitude. So let me be all the way real with y'all. Okay, it's giving this energy of you're not satisfied, right? And we have to be honest with ourselves in order to work through certain things, right? We have to be honest with ourselves to actually get to the root of certain things, right? But you could be very ambitious like me, right? You'll have goals, dreams, things like that. You could even have money, right? But then light is always at the end of the tunnel. Yes, that part. But then it's like when you accomplish something, right? Or you get that, you're like, okay, well, what's next? What can I achieve now? Instead of really being grateful for the things that you have and for the things that are around you. Okay? And so spirit is telling you, like, you're not waiting in vain for anything. And while you're waiting for this financial increase that is coming, okay, while you're waiting for it, to wait in good faith, to make sure that you are doing the things that you need to do in order to see this manifest a lot quicker. Okay? Because the universe works on your timing, truly, right? And so when you're sitting there and you're waiting on something to happen versus waiting and doing, right? When you wait, you're kind of like pushing the energy further away, if you will. Like, it's still going to manifest, it's still going to come, right? However, it's going to just move at a very slow pace. Why? Because you're waiting. And so now the universe is like waiting to see what you're going to do, right? Like, what are they doing over here? And so I say all of that to say this, wait, but wait with a good heart, with an open heart. Wait and be willing to do the work. Wait and continue to evolve, continue to get better, continue to practice your crafts. Put that energy and practice into the things that you want to see flourish. Put the energy into yourself. Grand Rising Love, how you doing? I got some peach turmeric tea, y'all. Let me get it. Okay, I was about to say, I know I ain't drinking it all. But put that energy into yourself, right? I'm doing absolutely amazing, girl. I cannot complain. My baby got her trach taken out. Yeah, she got her trach taken out. So now she is trachless. We have to do one more swallow study before she can get her G tube out. But we're moving along. That's why y'all haven't seen me. Like, I've been really focused. School, Kika's house, ritual work. Like, my schedule has been really, really, really busy. But today I said I'm going to do that collective message for my collective. Hi, how are you, lady? It's so great to see you all today. Seriously, I know I've been missing, but y'all here. Y'all here, and I love you. No, but seriously, I do love you guys. And I really want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for always supporting me, for always being here. Like, even though these collective messages are for you, I want you to know that I am internally grateful that you guys trust me to give you guys your collective messages, right? And so I thank you and I love you. And we are definitely family, definitely connected, right? She's doing absolutely amazing, girl. Like, always. Mentally, I am feeling very refreshed, very renewed. First off, I want to thank you for even asking me these questions, okay? But I'm feeling very refreshed, very renewed. I did go through a period during this last retrograde where I did, because y'all know I stopped smoking in December, right? So I was damn near at my 4 month mark, right? And a couple last week, the week before last, during like the end of the not last week but the week before that, I child, I'm gonna just be all the way honest with y'all, okay? I smoked my motherfucking head off. I don't even know why I was smoking. I don't know if, because I want to say it was a celebration, but maybe I had decided in my head that I'm going to celebrate for this. Oh, that's what it is. I had went to see my best friend, y'all. She's like, you want to hit this? And I'm like, hell yeah. Trying to be cool or whatever the fuck. And it's not even really being cool, but I'm like, hell yeah, I hit it. Like, and so from there, From smoking. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, love. But so I smoked the blunt with her, right? And then for at least a week after that, I was smoking, like smoking. And then I had to sit with myself the other day and I was like, bitch, you are self-sabotaging. And it's not to I don't have anything against my smokers, okay? I've been smoking for goddamn the last 20 something years, so like y'all don't even fucking know. Shit, actually, it's been longer than that. But I just got into this point where I'm like, I don't want to do it no more. So, anyways, yep, I smoke and trust me, I know. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, it really is. And so, I put it back down. I put it back down because I felt like I was self sabotaging again, and it ain't like how it used to be. I'ma always tell y'all that, and I mean it. So but let's get back into the messages, okay? But yeah, like you guys again, I'm saying I'm hearing to wait. You guys wait, but continue to do the work. Continue to dive deep into your practices, deep into your studies, deep into those things that you're wanting to see grow and manifest, right? Because like, I mean, you guys got it. You guys got it. And this is the thing, even when you feel like you don't got it, I'm looking at 1010 on my stove right now. Like, you guys got it. You guys just got the whole package, right? Like, some days you may feel like you not it, right? But every day you it, bitch. In the spiritual realm, no, truly, but in the spiritual realm, and other people, they truly look to you, right? And they're always looking at you. Not only are you like physically beautiful, right? I said physical beauty, but not only do you have that physical beauty, right? You're beautiful on the inside as well, right? Your soul is absolutely beautiful. And people, I keep seeing people looking at you, people staring. You could even have some people, okay, some people that don't want to acknowledge you or acknowledge your success or acknowledge that you inspire them, but you need to know that you do. That's some hating ass shit. So I'm a Christian, right? But like, I believe in other energies and others, like, guys, for real. Yeah, same. Look, I'm not a Christian. I was never like raised Christian, but yeah, I totally get that, and I respect that, and I love that, and thank you for coming on here, even being a Christian and respecting what I do and actually listening, because we do have a lot of Christian folk that come on and be like, oh, you're going to hell, you're going to demon. I mean, look, you're going to demon. But seriously, they be like, oh my God, you're going to hell, you're a demon, you witch bitch doing tarot. I'm cap cap. Cap cap. Cap cap, baby. Cap cap. What is it? No. Mm. Cap cap Libra. Cap Libra, bitch. Okay, not to call you a bitch. I like doing that. Okay, but yeah, I thank you for that. So back to the message, y'all. You need to know that you that fire, you that flame. Grand Rising, my baby. How are you? It's so nice to have you here, girl. I haven't did a collective reading in the last 27 days. I have not. That's why I made it a point to be here today. So but yeah, guys, like, you really need to know that you got it. Spirit is telling you not to give up on yourself, right? Not to give up on your goals, on your dreams again, but to keep watering your seeds, right? Keep watering yourself, because the way I see it, I like to see. Yes, because God is in the cards. God is in everything. And so I thank you. Thank you. Y'all, look. Girl was on a I love you too, baby. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the winks. Y'all know what's funny? And I'm gonna get back to the collective message, but y'all know what's funny? I never learned how to wink. Isn't that crazy? Like, growing up, my dad, God rest his soul, beautiful soul, okay? But he used to try to teach me how to wink all the time. Like we would wink back and forth at each other, but I'd be like looking like a fucking looking crazy. Right? Yes, that is so true. That is so true. And that's why you're gonna forever be blessed getting older. Thank you so much. Thank you. And same to you, because the blessings that you give to others are the blessings that you give to yourself as well. That's why I tell people, always speak positively over other people. Like, even if you don't fucking like their ass, you just be like, God bless you, child. Bless that soul. Y'all know how when your grandmoms used to, like, you might do something crazy and they be like, bless that soul, bless that child, right? There was a reason behind that. Okay, but continue to pour in yourselves, pour into yourselves. Okay, continue to water yourself and continue to operate in your truth. See, you guys have definitely been, I'm talking about people off, okay, but I'm hearing like inwardly, right? You guys have been really going inward, okay? Alrighty, child. Speaking to your lower self, okay, and really working through those things that you need to walk away from. Like for some of you guys, like you have been going inward, right? Sitting with yourself, okay, and you so cute. Alrighty, and with that, you guys realize that there were some things that you needed to leave behind or you needed to walk away from, right? That old self, that lower self, those old habits, right? Things like that. I love that for you guys. And so yeah, like that aha moment, like with me, I told y'all I had stopped smoking for damn near shit 4 months. And then that retrograde hitting, bitch. Well, I can't even blame the retrograde. That was me, ho. That was me. Alrighty. And then I started to smoke again, and then I had to say, oh hell no. I left this behind for a reason. You get what I'm saying? And so yeah, you guys went inward and you guys started to say, hey, no, I have to face like the music. I cannot shortcut myself, right? If I'm going to evolve, I have to fully evolve. I have to fully integrate. I have to be what I preach about, right? I got to be what I say I am, what I know I am, who I know I am, right? Because the higher self isn't another version of yourself, it's you. It's you. It isn't something that can't be reached. It isn't a goal that isn't unattainable, right? It's you. Okay, it's you minus the trauma, minus the fears, minus the sabotage energy, right? It is truly just who you are, right? And when I say minus the trauma, right? Because as we evolve into our higher self, right? We start to realize the traumas that we're carrying around, right? That extra weight, that heaviness. And we start to work through them, right? And so now we're not triggered. You get what I'm saying? And so when you get to that optimal point, right? Where you are operating in your higher self, you've now eliminated those traumas and those triggers, right? Not to say that people won't try to trigger you, but you're like, sit down, little baby. I know, look, let me sit you down, little baby. I know it ain't me. I know it's you. That type of energy, right? That part, them superpowers is all God, baby. It's the God essence that lives within us. Ashe, because we are who we are, and we are the I am. We are extensions of the I am. Ashe. And so, because you guys have went in, right? You've acknowledged your faults. You've acknowledged your truths. You acknowledged whatever you needed to acknowledge in order to evolve or to become better, right? Because you did this, you guys are now in harmony. You guys are now in balance, right? Not just, and the Lover's card isn't just about those beautiful, harmonious relationships with other people, right? But it is mostly about the beautiful, harmonious relationship that lies within inside, right? Inside. I said within inside, okay? But within yourself, okay? So yeah, you guys aren't hiding away or shying away from anything anymore, right? For a lot of you guys have went through like this kundalini awakening, right? Where you guys have all of this knowledge. Okay. And now, like, it is time for you to get out there and share this knowledge with the world, right? It is time for you to be that star that you know you are, right? It is time for you to use those intuitive gifts, right? You guys are becoming more in harmony, more in balance with that empress energy or that emperor energy, if you will. Okay. I told, hell yeah, I love that shit. I was about to say, I told y'all. No, but seriously, I told y'all. Okay? Like, put your crown on, baby. Hold your head up. Okay? Because you got it. You got it. Act like you know it. You got it. What? And you might as well show it. That's the musical confirmation for today. I don't know who sing that song. It's like an older song. I don't know if it's an older song or if it's a newer song that just got that old school feel. But I know y'all done heard that song before. Okay? But you guys are very intuitive, very creative, very gifted. Okay? And like literally the world is waiting on you. Okay, the world is waiting on you to share your gifts. The universe, God, is waiting on you to share your gifts, to put yourself out there, right? Like I wrote in my journal last night, right? Because I'm consistent when it comes to a lot of things, right? But like if I'm just in this energy, or like sometimes I allow the day to just get away from me, right? And so, and what I mean by that is, well, I can't even say I allow the day to get away from me, because I do what I need to do in the morning. And if I do a collective message in the morning, normally I don't do any more collective messages that day, right? Hey baby, how you doing? How are you? It's so good to see you here. Ladybugs, luck, prosperity. But yeah. And then I'm going. I'm off the internet for the rest of the day. Why? Because I'm in my books. I'm doing rituals. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I got kids, bitch. Okay. And so, but last night, right, Spirit was like, no, you got to show up more. I'm like, damn, more? Shit, now? Like, but yeah, like, they're wanting me to do more messages and things like that. So, and I say that to say, sometimes we think that we're doing enough, right? But if we give it just a little bit more energy, we give it just a little bit more effort, we put ourselves out there just one more time, right? That one more time could change your life, right? I mean it just like that. It could definitely change your life. Hi. Oh, you so sweet. I did tell you my zodiac sign. Maybe you left. I'm a Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. Baby, I'm a Capricorn. Okay. And so, yeah. Just know that, okay? Know that you're very creative. And again, the universe definitely wants you to tap more into that feminine energy, okay? But also to acknowledge the creativity, also to acknowledge your intuition, right? Move when spirit say move. That's what I just heard, okay? Because sometimes spirit will give us these spirited ideas, right? You ain't never even thought about this, and then God be like, boom, here you go, right? And then you like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, I want to do that. That is the spiritual nudge, right? That's that spirited idea that I'm talking about. So some of you guys have these nudges, but then there's this little voice or insecurity that lies within, right? Or again, that brain wanting us to say safe, which is really small, okay? And so we'll back out of it. We'll be like, oh, well, I'm not going to do this just yet. I'm going to wait on this time. Or, well, I look like this, so I'm not going to do this. Or my head ain't done, so I ain't going to get on there and say this. But fuck all that. Okay? Spirit say, go out here and put yourself out here. Okay? And I'm hearing love your hair. Love yourself. Okay? It doesn't matter what you look like. And I know we're in this society where we feel like we gotta have our makeup done, we gotta have our nails done, we gotta be fly, we gotta have on this, we gotta have on that, we gotta have this car, we gotta have this type of lifestyle, we gotta have our house gotta look like this, we gotta have lights in order to gain views and stuff like that. But that is so untrue, right? That is so untrue. People use the glitz and glamour and stuff like that to pull you guys in, but then you get in and you find that there's nothing there. Okay, who is that girl? Be right back, gotta walk the kiddos to the bus stop. Okay, love you. Okay, I'll keep going. I ain't gonna stop, I'm gonna keep going. Somebody said, can you stop cursing? Baby, I cursed. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't. Shit, I done stop. Look, there we go. I done tried to stop before. Okay, hell, the reason why I'm not monetized on YouTube like how I need to be is because I curse. Okay, so baby, listen. You don't like the curse words? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I don't want to tell you to leave because you know I know you need these messages. That's why you're here. But baby, I'm a cursor. Okay. Hey, baby. How you doing? Everybody say hi, Kamaria. My little nut. Okay. Get upstairs, and I'll be up there in a second, okay? Mm-hmm. I love you. Are you ready for your breakfast? Yeah? Okay. Mari, Miss Shay said hey. She said hi. Thank you. Y'all see she got her trick removed. Okay. And so listen, go out here and be those creative beings, right? Crows could be very significant here. Okay. Butterflies could be very significant. And I love that because that just speaks of your energy, right? You're a very mysterious, magical being, right? That's what the crows represent. They have this mysteria about them. And not only that, but they're very magical, right? And when you look at them, sometimes they're black. And when the sun hits them like just right, they look a little like dark blue. Have you guys noticed that? So I say that, oh, snap, child. Okay, I'm gonna stop cursing, girl. I'm gonna do my best, okay? Y'all, she 9 years old. I really gotta watch my mouth now. Okay. So let me watch my mouth. Okay. Where's your mom at? Why are you not in school? Are you sick or something? What's going on? So I'm gonna do it, y'all. No cursing. Okay. And so, cause I respect my babies. I thought you was grown, and I'm about to be like, ugh. Right, it is. It's very beautiful. And so now I gotta change. Okay, no cursing. I am going to try my best. Okay, but if I slip up, know that, baby, for real. Well, my daughter goes to private school, so she's on a different school schedule, so that could be why I'm a little confused. Okay, but yeah, guys. Okay, again, continue to thrive in your creativeness. Okay, but know that like everything is coming for you. Okay, like everything is coming full circle. The abundance, the happiness, the joy, the favor. Like Spirit is telling you to get ready. Okay, I heard that the doors are open. Okay, you just got to walk on through them. Okay, but walk through them as yourself. Okay, y'all see that this lady is, I don't, dang, girl, I don't even want to say certain stuff. Okay, bye bye, baby. Bye bye. Oh, she called me bestie. You so sweet, girl. But okay, now that she's gone, we can get back to cursing. Okay, but y'all see that this lady is naked. Okay, and y'all know the nakedness. It just represents the authenticity, right? It represents her walking into these spaces just bare, holding on to nothing, and again, just operating in her truth, right? So know that these spaces you're going to be walking in, like you're prepared for them, you're ready for them. Walk in them as yourself, right? Take the mask off. There's no need to code switch or anything like that, right? You can truly be yourself in these spaces, right? And that's what we want from you. Okay, that's what I heard. That's what we want from you. We don't want you to go into these spaces acting or being like anybody else, right? Be yourself. Go in there authentically you, right? So that you can receive the abundance and the gifts that are meant for you, because there's so many, right? There's so many, and there's so much wisdom that lies in you, right? I'm hearing go within and pull it out. Right? You're not what they call it, you're not a young whippersnapper. And even if you are a young whippersnapper, right? You're very mature, right? Especially in the spiritual realm, right? A lot of these young kids we have going coming being birthed now, walking into this realm now, are much older than we are spiritually, right? And so spirit is just telling you to be yourself, allow your light to shine, right? Allow the wisdom to just flow from you, right? And we say wisdom, not knowledge, because wisdom is knowledge that is applied, right? There's so many people out here that know a lot, right? There's so many people out here that may know tarot, but the thing is, do they apply the tarot messages? Because that's what wisdom is, right? Am I telling you to just do something because I know that this isn't, or because I know something, or am I telling you of this because I lived it, right? And so there's definitely a difference, okay? And spirit is telling you to go within and to pull that wisdom up out of you and to share it with the world, right? To share your light, your gifts with the world, okay? But you will, you will be successful, okay? There is no ands, no ifs, no buts about it, right? Like, you will be successful. I don't even know how else to put it. Like, shit, that's it, okay? You put in the time, you put in the energy, you put in the effort, you study, you learn different things. Again, you put yourself out there. That is the main message of this thing. Put yourself out there, okay? It's the reason why you're sitting here listening to this message today. By the end of the year, this year, your life will look nothing like how it looks right now, right? It will get better. Okay, it will get better. You will do better. You will be sitting exactly where you want to sit, right? Make sure that you are not only just speaking your prayers and speaking these incantations, but make sure your walking life, right? Which is your waking life, what we like to call in hoodoo, your waking life, right? Make sure that it matches that frequency. Okay? Remember, we don't pray and beg for things, okay? We pray in authority, okay? We command, okay? And we command because we're doing, right? We're doing the work, okay? But know that everything is working out in your favor, okay? Spirit is walking with you, okay? For some of you guys, you're being carried by spirit. Y'all know white horses represent spirit, okay? Represent your ancestors, okay? Your angels, whatever y'all want to call them, okay? That V in her earring stands for victory, okay? I also heard Victor too. I don't know what's over that. Okay. I was thinking about Victor marketing. But Victor as well, or maybe your name could be Victoria. Okay, maybe you got a cute little nickname that started with a V. Maybe your name could be Vanessa. Absolutely don't have to be either. Okay, but know that victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. Bop, 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 bop. I told you. Mm-hmm. Okay, but seriously, shit, I was being serious right then. That's me. That's my energy, bitch. Okay, but no, like, know that you are very inspiring. Again, like, you will get there. Okay, look, you will get there. Okay, period, point blank. There is no and ifs or buts about it. Okay, just continue to put in that work. Okay, and continue to look forward. Okay, continue to always keep trotting along. Don't ever look back. Okay, don't ever look back, because this Queen of Wands energy is out here to just let you know. Look, and the King of Wands as well. Look, bitch, Page of Cups. Okay, but seriously, you guys are definitely in alignment. Okay, and not only that, but that masculine energy is definitely matching the vibration of the feminine energy here. Okay, yeah, you guys ain't bullshitting around. You guys are ready to fight for what it is that you want. But not only are you ready to fight for what it is like that you want, like you're not allowing a no to stop you, to hinder you, right? But at the same time, you are moving so graceful with it, and I feel like it has a lot to do with your intuition, because you just know, right? You know. And when you know, right, that things are going to work out, that's a whole different story, right? Like, and you guys are just in this energy of, I know. You guys are very whimsical. Okay, I'm looking at the Queen of Wands, and she just looks so whimsical here, right? Like, she got her sunflower, she got her wand, she got the lions behind her, she got on her turquoise crown. Okay, communication could be very significant for somebody. Maybe you're learning how to communicate your wants and your needs more, right? Just being in that feminine energy, right? So you're not always so uptight, and I love that for you guys. Okay, now I'm seeing a goat and a chameleon behind the King of Wands. I don't know what the spiritual meaning of a goat is, y'all, and y'all know, if I don't know, I'ma always tell y'all, okay? Because I don't know everything, okay? But contrary to popular belief, I don't know everything, okay? But seriously, okay, I want you guys to really go look up the spiritual significance of a goat. Right, go check it out. And is coming in front, right? And so I love that for you guys, because you guys are so soft, right? But there's also this energy of, but I bring that beast out. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really let him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm soft, but don't fuck with me. Right? That's what it's given. Like, and even in the spiritual realm, your ancestors like, baby, she's soft, but don't fuck with her, because we'll fuck you up. Okay? But for real though, like, you guys are very intuitive, very grounding. You guys carry so much grounding, loving energy, and there's just a uniqueness about you that people noticeably see, right? And they honor that about you, right? And you should honor it within self as well. Okay? But like, it's obvious. And it's obvious that you're going to be a winner, right? And spirit is going to come in and show you something, or have somebody come in and tell you something, right? Maybe some motivation, or hell, it could be me coming to tell you this, right? Not to give up, continue to walk in your authority, right? Continue to follow your passions and things like that. But you guys are going to get that sign, that synchronicity from spirit that tells you, hey, like you're going to make it, you're it, like, to keep going. Okay, it's such a beautiful message, right? Independence, resilience, and determination. Hell yeah, thank you for going to go look up the spiritual meaning of a goat, right? I fucking love that. I love that. So the spiritual meaning, the spiritual essence of a goat is independence, resilience, and determination. And I think that is beautiful, because we need all of that, right? And not only do we need it, but we carry it, right? We need to know that we have all of that within us, right? And wow. Okay. And speaking of independence, so the last couple of weeks, right? You guys know, well, maybe you do, maybe you don't, right? But hell, I stay with my husband, shit, and he pays literally all of the bills and things like that, right? But we were having, and y'all know I have two businesses outside of what I do at Kika's house. But now I'm going to go get an actual job. Like, not to say my businesses aren't actual jobs, right? But I want to go get a corporate job, right? So that I can just do more, right? Do more for the nonprofit, do more, for myself. I have a 401k. I want to continue to put money in that. Like, there's just things that I need to do, not only for myself, but for my bloodline and for my kids, and I say all that to say, we have to, like, I've gotten comfortable, right? Just knowing that he got it and he got it handled, right? But I heard my ancestors say the other day, like, you can never truly be dependent on somebody else, right? Because what if one day that somebody else is going to be gone, right? So we really have to hone in on ourselves. You know, we have to be selfish with ourselves. And when I say that, what I mean by that is we we need to go get, you know, our certifications, our licenses. Maybe you don't, okay? Y'all know different strokes for different folks, but certain things you do, you have to have certifications and licenses for, right? So go out there and get it. Go out there and get that job. Even if, you know, like your dream is to do something, like use that job, use the money from the job in order to, like, you know, get where you need to get, or get what you need to get done for your businesses until they get to where they need to be, to where you absolutely don't have to work for nobody else, you know. And well, hell, why I did that don't matter. So anyways, but I say that to say, you know, be independent. Even if you do have somebody that you stay with that take care of you, you know, that pay all the bills, like always. And I don't mean like how they say I'm an independent. No, like, but you know, have your own and take care of yourselves, right? Have your own and take care of yourselves. Okay? But yeah, the 2 of Pentacles is coming out here. Okay, so you guys are very like balanced in life right now. Like you guys are doing an amazing job at balancing, you know, work and play, balancing your spiritual and mundane, really balancing your schedules as well, right? And some of you could feel like, hey, I don't know, it's a little bit chaotic, but you're making moves to actually balance it, and that's all that matters, right? And so I love that for you guys. Get ready. We'll do one more card pull before we end our collective message. We got one that don't want to come out. Okay, and it is the Tower card, guys. Okay, so when I tell you guys that significant changes are coming, they are coming, and the significant changes is going to be happiness. It is going to be success. It is going to be you winning that marathon. Okay, know that it's not a race. Okay, and that everything happens in divine timing. Okay, and everything is happening for you exactly as it should. Okay, go out here, continue to be joyous, continue to be happy about what it is that you're doing, the efforts that you're putting in. Make sure that they are in alignment, right, with what it is that you want and what it is that you're creating, the reality that you're creating. And just watch it manifest and unfold so beautifully, because it will. Okay, I love you all so very much. I hope that you all enjoyed this collective message here. It was short, sweet, to the point. It didn't feel short because it's 47 minutes, but it feels short to me, right? But know that I love you guys so much, and know that you guys will see me a couple more times today. Okay, I don't know when. Okay, I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know why. But y'all gonna see me a couple more times today. Okay, because Spirit told me to put myself out there more times in the day, so I'm gonna do that, right? But I love y'all so much. I love y'all. I love you, and I love you, Shay. Shit, you know that. Okay, but yeah, y'all, I gotta get off of here because I need to do some homework. Okay, I'm behind in my homework because when my baby was in the hospital, baby, I wasn't doing no homework. I said, homework, who is you, bitch? I'm here to take care of my baby. Okay, so I love y'all so much. I got a lot of reading, a lot of studying, a lot of homework to do. Okay, so y'all be easy, y'all be blessed. Okay, and continue to work towards your goals and dreams. Okay, do not, and I mean do not let anybody tell you that your goals and dreams are small or insignificant, or that you can't do it. Okay, because you can. The only person that got to believe in you is you, and I promise you everything else will manifest and happen just as it should. Okay, I'm telling you, when I started 704 Munchies, baby, I have nobody in my corner, bitch. I didn't even know nobody in the city. Okay, now the whole city know who I am. Okay, okay, so just know that. Okay, and trust that, and know that sometimes you're going to have a breakdown before you have a breakthrough. Okay, but know that that breakthrough is coming. I love y'all. Y'all be easy, be loved, be light. Continue to not take no bullshit. Okay, operate in your truth and your authenticity, and forget everything else. Peace. It's just